everybody. So we are here today because we were tagged by the folks at EECC Travels, Alyssa and Jason and Ethan and Cameron and Colby, to do a cruise tag. So 25 cruise tag questions to ask and answer. Here we go. So,
Wait, are we supposed to have all these guitars? Jason had a bunch of guitars in his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said we should.
We'll move them out of to the side here because I think it's a cruise tag video, not necessarily a guitars video. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now we're ready.
Okay. So question number 1. How many cruises have you been on?
I have been on 3 cruises.
2. And I'm just going to put this out there right now. The last cruise I went on was about 25, maybe 30 years ago. So I'm not going to have a lot of answers to these questions.
I'm not even that old.
So, if, I'll do my best, but I can't guarantee anything. All right. So when was your first cruise? What ship and where did you go?
The first one was, I believe, in 2005, and it was on the Royal Caribbean Majesty of the Seas, and it was a Caribbean. I can't remember east, west, south, but it was a Caribbean trip. And took my daughter on her first cruise too.
Mine was Cancun, Cozumel, Playa del Carmen.
On what carrier?
I have no recollection.
Okay, on to the next question then.
What time of year do you like to cruise best?
October. That's when I've been so far because my daughter was on fall break in school. Now I don't have to worry about that, so I could go anytime. But I really like the fall. The fall was a good time, I think.
Yeah, whenever, as long as I'm doing it, I would be happy. I have no preference. How long do you like to cruise? Short 3 and 5 days, medium 6 to 8, or long 9+?
I like the week. I like the week. The week is a good amount of time. The shorter ones are fun, but I definitely like a whole week.
I think mine were 5 days, both of them. So I enjoyed those. Those were great. What's your favorite activity on board?
I like the trivia. I like doing the trivia. I like doing the some of the shows, some of the comedy shows. All the cruise lines have one of those love and marriage kind of shows, newlywed game kind of shows. I love those. Those are a lot of fun. So we like doing. I like doing that kind of stuff.
I liked those too when I went on. Those were fun. That's about all we did, so I don't know. What is an onboard activity you have never done but would like to try?
I want to try one of the surfing things where you get the little board and they've got the wave rider, I think they call it. Royal Caribbean ships have them on there. I always wanted to try those things. I know I'd be on there for about 2 seconds before I'd fall on my face and get back in line, but I really want to try those.
That would be funny to watch. Do you prefer the dining room or buffet?
I like the food in the dining room better. It definitely tastes better, and I like ordering, bring another steak or bring another shrimp cocktail. The buffet is great for getting in and out, for getting something quick, or if you just don't want to bother with the length of time that dining in the dining room involves. But I like both of them for different reasons.
And I never ate anywhere except the dining room. Never had the buffets, never had anything other than the provided dining meals.
We need to fix that,
Okay.
Don't we? We need to fix that.
Do you eat the extra cost specialty restaurants?
Yes, we do, or at least I do. The last one I went on, Princess, had 2 specialty restaurants. They had an Italian place and a steak place. Made reservations as soon as I got on the boat for the steak place. It was incredible. It was fantastic. Best steak I had on a cruise ship, and you can get as much as you want. It was a little extra, but it was worth it. It was worth it, I thought. It's not something you need to do every night. It's not required. You can certainly have a fantastic cruise without it. There's no shortage of food or places to eat on a modern cruise ship. But it was really nice to do it one night on the cruise and have sort of a nice night where you could have the steak and just a few things that we couldn't get necessarily in the dining room.
Do you like formal nights?
I like them a little bit. I like dressing up one night, but I like it one night. I think most of the time on a 7-day cruise, you're getting 2 formal nights. I'd like to just do one, and even then, just we make it a short formal night. And once dinner's over and walked around a little bit, we go back into casual clothes. So I like it, but I'd rather it was just one night.
Yeah, I like the idea of it, but I am not a dress up kind of person, and I don't have any clothes that are dress up, so yeah, not too much. What's the best food you've had on a cruise?
I think I would have to go with there was a shrimp risotto. There was an appetizer one night when I went with my daughter, and we each ordered 3 of them. Not at once, but we kept ordering, bring another one out because they were that good. The other thing I really loved, there was I think it was on Princess. They had sorbet. Every night there was a different sorbet, and they had a pink grapefruit sorbet that just, it touched my heart. It touched my heart. I really loved it. So those are probably 2 of the most memorable favorite things that I've had on a cruise.
Grapefruit. Ugh. Okay.
I loved that stuff. That was so good.
Here's the good one. Do you get seasick?
No, I don't get seasick.
We don't.
No, it doesn't. Even if the ship's rolling a bit, it's just kind of like an amusement ride for me. It doesn't bother me in the least. We don't take any precautions or worry about it, and as long as we're not turning over upside down, I'm good.
I don't get seasick. I did get seasick after we'd already finished the cruise and got back into port. Somebody said it was called land sickness.
That's called land sick. Yes.
But yeah, it was.
All right. Next question.
Okay. What is one thing you must pack for a cruise?
Camera. For me, I just got to bring a camera so that I can shoot lots of photos and document it. That's my big thing.
Do you swim in the pools or play on the slides?
I do swim in the pools. I haven't really played on the slides. I've let the kids handle that, but I do like being in the pool. I don't spend a lot of time in the pool. I might only take 1 or 2 short dips over the course of a cruise, but I like hanging around the pool. There's always a lot of activity, so I like hanging around the pool area for sure.
Never did the pool. Do you play in the casino?
No, I just walk through the casino. I am not against the casino. I enjoy a little casino time. I will play more if I go to Vegas, but on the ship, that's way down the list of things I want to do on the ship.
My recollection is we spent some time in the casino. Do you stay in touch while on a cruise or turn your phone off?
I don't have the phone like I have today where I could do a million things on it. I have some of the earlier smartphones or a flip phone too. So pretty much had turned them off. In the future, I'd probably use it a little bit, but not a lot. Probably mostly just for taking pictures and video.
Cell phones weren't around when I had my cruise, so not an issue. Do you prefer the front, middle, or back of the ship?
Maybe the middle. I don't have a strong preference either way. I don't get seasick. I can sleep through anything, so engine noise doesn't bother me. Again, as long as we're not sinking, I'm pretty good most anywhere on the ship.
Do you prefer interior or balcony staterooms?
I've only stayed interior. I would love to get a balcony. I think that would be pretty cool to have a balcony. That being said, I've spent most of my cruise time outside of the stateroom and just come back for a short burst of relaxation or changing or something like that. So I don't mind the interior at all.
What's your favorite cruise line?
Royal Caribbean. I've done Royal Caribbean and Princess, and Princess was good. I really like that. My brother does Carnival and is pretty devoted to that. Loves it. My parents have done all sorts of ships all over the place. But I like Royal Caribbean. They have a really good mix of activities. They have the climbing walls and all sorts of things on the ship, and the Central Park areas and Royal Caribbean is definitely my preference. We definitely want to do a Disney cruise sometime.
That would be cool.
Very much would be into that, but the bang for the buck is so much higher on Royal Caribbean for a lot of similar activities, or sometimes activities that Disney cruise doesn't have, that ultimately that'll be where our next cruise will probably be.
I think so. What's your favorite port to visit on a cruise?
I don't really have a big preference. St. Martin, St. Thomas, I really like those.
I want to go to Alaska. What is your favorite port activity or shore excursion?
I like to do jet ski or snorkeling or something like that. When we did it before, I just basically booked everything myself. I've done some of the excursions on the ship, but we basically just took a cab to a beach that I knew that was a little more exclusive than where the cruise ship was dropping people, and set up my own snorkel rental, set up my own jet ski, and it was really cool because we were on a much quieter beach and got quite a bit of a discount over what it would have cost to do it through the ship, but it was pretty cool.
What are your thoughts on an all-inclusive resort?
I'm all for it. I love an all-inclusive resort. I don't drink all that much, but if I'm in an all-inclusive resort, I will enjoy a few adult beverages. So that's always nice, and being able to eat whatever you want is also good.
What's your best cruise experience?
They've all been great. I've had a really good experience. I've cruised with my daughter a couple of times, and we've had a lot of fun on both of them for different. One, she was a little younger, and the other one, she was a little older and hanging out with the teens, so I had a little more me time. But either way, a lot of fun.
Have you had a bad cruise experience?
No bad cruise experiences.
When was the last time you cruised, and what was the name of the ship, and where did you go?
The last one I went on was 2009, and that was Princess Cruises, and I couldn't remember the name of the ship. I'd have to look it up, but it was a Caribbean cruise.
Okay, and last but not least, do you have your next cruise planned? If so, when and where?
We do not.
No.
We have talked about it for the last, year or two?
Year and a half since the honeymoon.
It was considered as a honeymoon option, and then we were talking about doing that in January, what would have been January, but we're not going to be doing it now. But we have talked about it quite a bit. We haven't gone on a cruise together,
Nope.
but we would like to do one together. I love cruising. I haven't been on nearly as many cruises as I would like to go on. I want to go too many places is my problem.
Yes.
But I would love to go on a cruise. We're looking to get a cruise, and we're going to do one.
Someday.
Whether or not it's 2017 or we wait to 2018, I don't know. Would love to hook up with some other people. Well, we'll go on a cruise with you or you over there. And if multiple people are going, we'll figure out what boat we're going on. We'll all go. We'll have a good time. We'll eat some stuff.
All the time.
Play some games, eat some more stuff,
Ice cream.
have a good time. So, all right, well, that sums up our cruise tag video. We will bid you farewell now. How would we bid our friends farewell out in YouTube land? No, we don't do bye. No. Remember, kids, have a good time all the time.